We are now going to review methods for quickly sorting a buy. First things first, you need to dump out what's in the box, or basket, or paper bag. Now, you're probably going to want to be careful with this because they tend to jump off the counter. So what I'm going to do is dump it towards me. So if anything does fall, it falls on my side. Some of the key methods for sorting a buy are knowing your patterns, knowing your fabrics, and being able to quickly identify both brand and major condition flaws. I'm being very careful. Alright, now you're going to want to put this pass bag down on the ground. You don't want to have to reach in, and it takes up valuable counter space that you're going to need. You're also going to need a bin to place the things you want the buyer to review. I also put this on the ground. I tend to put the maybes on my left and the passes on my right, but it's not necessary. So the first thing I'm going to do is just grab something off the top. This is a cute white vest. It's white, so I'm pretty much immediately going to go ahead and toss it for the buyer to look at. Hard to get white, and it's a relatively cute style. For shoes, do they have both of them? Yes. Are they obviously ripped up? No. Okay, on to the buyer. Denim dress. Out of style. Don't want to look at it, don't need to look at it. This, Hollister. Good brand. Good fabric, current pattern. To the buyer it goes. These, designer pants. I already know that. The thing I check on jeans are the bottoms. Because if it's too old, it's going to have the incorrect leg, such as a flare for right now. Or, if it's got a big hole ripped in it, that doesn't need to go on to the buyer. So, this goes to the buyer. These are two different color shoes. Not something you want to look at? Pass. This, old fabric. This, cute bracelet, to the buyer. They're going to go ahead and sort it afterwards to make it easier on the tagger. That's not our place. This is a ring that has no ring part. These are white. Again, hard to come by. To the buyer, nothing obvious. And a lot of this stuff you can check without actually having to touch it. So if you hold a pair of jeans up in the air, you're going to see if it has super wide legs or if it has a huge hole ripped in them. So I can tell that these are going on. They're also the correct wash. Nothing gross, not a light wash, not too dark. So from here on I'm going to do some quick sorting. Say this, white. Oh dear, it has some obvious armpit stains. This one. This is sort of weird, kind of old. We don't do this tie behind the neck thing this season. This is the polo. Oh, but look, the collar's stained. Pass it goes. This, cute dress. Current, new with tags. To the buyer. Pretty much always, if it's new with tags, it's going to go on to the buyer, unless you can really tell that its tags are from Ross. Alright, this, can't really tell what it is. It's like a men's shirt. We always need men's. It's also important to know what your store's current inventory levels are, because if you know that you're full on something, then you're going to be a lot more picky with it, and if you say maybe, then it's probably going to be a no. There's no reason for your buyer to look at it. This is cute. It's a tunic. Not exactly current style, but still in good shape. These colored shorts, not selling at all. Away they go. This lace, ripped up. Don't want it. This band shirt, that'll work. Very current print, very current fabric. You can tell by the silkiness and the current leopard print. This, another one of our missing shoes. Jeans, good. Long sleeve, not a particularly current fabric. Kind of plain, don't really like it. Old Navy to begin with. This is a really current tribal fabric, and it's a cutoff, very current. These, ripped up. Don't even have to unfold it. These, great brand, very cute. This, good blazer, great brand, onto the buyer. For the purse, it's a great brand. I don't particularly like it, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on it because I know we have a ton of purses. For the accessories, you're just going to check for obvious things. Like this one's missing a stone. Not helpful. Used earrings, unsanitary, we can't buy them. Ring, cute, to the buyer. After that, you're going to want to make sure that the customer information is onto the buyer bin, and that the numbers and the customer name are still on the passes. The passes will also stay with the buy to make sure that the buyer can put their passes, what they decide on, in there as well. I'm going to move that over to the buyer station, and that's that.